Welcome in everybody, hope you're all having a great day or night depending on when you are watching this. My name is PJ, this is a Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we got a little bit of a spicy one. I haven't made a video about this yet, so it's kind of not new news, but it's still kind of new. We're going to be talking about the Demonslayer Titan event and my thoughts. Hopefully get your thoughts in the comments. I cannot wait to see what you guys say, but yeah, get my thoughts and kind of opinions on this event. So let's get right to it. Hold up guys, now is the perfect time to click on my link in the description and get a free Karato as well as 4 more insane free epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Step 1, log out of Plarium, play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to the inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on your chance to get a free Karato after signing up, as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. So click on my link right now and let's crush this together. So like I said, this isn't new, like just happened. It's for about like a week into it, but I still want to get my thoughts and opinions because I think they kind of messed up, and we'll go over that. But first, let's just go over the basic rewards and see what they're giving us. So first page, pretty standard, some silver. They give us a 1-star, nothing too crazy, some gems, pretty standard stuff, a rare. Let me go to the milestone 2, the second page, starting to get a little bit better. Again, a 4-star speed glyph, getting some oils and extracts, some stone, silver, 250,000 silver. You know how we all need that. Big silver right there. Then we're getting a relic instead of a 2-star soul, so we're getting a relic. The Gaze of Damnation is decent, good with pairing with True Fear and Fear. That's all right. Then we come to milestone 3, where we're getting the more gems, getting some more oils, extracts, bigger ones, some energy, some immortal souls, epic skill, tome, 6-star chaos ore, the 3-star soul for him, which is nice. Milestone 4, starting to get some base salt, the big oils, big extracts of void, more star stone, chaos dust, immortal, 6-star legendary, a 6-star haste glyph, and then we're getting a new relic, the gilded pinion. I haven't seen too much about it. I've heard it's pretty good for maybe faction wars. I heard we might be overlooking it. I haven't gotten any play testing or seen anything with it, but for people that do have access to like the test server or seen some videos, I've heard it's decent, so maybe we're overlooking it. But this is, instead of the 4-star, we're getting this. And then for the final page, milestone 5, we're getting an avatar, 3-star base salt, primal shard, a chaos powder, 5-star chicken, XP barrel, skill tome, 6-star mythical chaos ore, 10 eternal soulstone essence, or sorry, 10 eternal essence, soul essence, not soulstone essence, soul essence, and then the 5-star Tholan perfect. So overall pretty standard. The first thing that kind of jumps out is, well, one, there's no mythical book. Usually there's mythical books in here. Instead, it looks like they're replacing the mythical book with the 10 soul essence, eternal soul essence. I mean, 10 essence is really good. They're hard to get. I don't know, I would like to see a mythical book in here too, and the 10 essence. I mean, maybe I'm greedy, but it kind of stinks that they took out the mythical book. It's really hard to get those, and this is one of the ways you can. So no mythical book kind of stinks. Not sure how I feel about that. Let me know what you guys think about that. But the bigger thing that is missing, in my opinion, is the 2-star and the 4-star soul. And why are those so important for this? Well, he's a nuker, he's a damage dealer, and what's his skills? Damage based off of attack. So which ones are the most important souls for him? The 2-star and the 4-star. Which souls aren't there that we can get? The 2-star and the 4-star. So yes, obviously you can get the 3-star, which includes the 2-star, and you can get the 5-star, which includes the 4-star, but that's a lot more rewards. Or sorry, well, you get more rewards, but that's a lot more resources and points you have to do to get. So for an example, let's say you're an early game player, early mid game, and you just want the 2-star for the attack, like coming in thinking you just wanted the 2-star for the attacker. I'm just gonna get the 2-star, then I'm gonna stop. So that would be 300 points. Now if you want the 2-star for the attack, you need to get the 3-star, which is 600 points. So you need to double your investment in points needed to get the what would have been the 2-star to now get the 2-star, because the defense, I mean, it's nice, but it's not really what you're looking for. And then same thing with the 4-star. A lot of people just go for the 4-star if it's the damage dealer, and they would skip the last rewards. Maybe they would just come and get the primal shard, get the 3-star, then skip the rest of these. But now you can't do that. So now instead of doing 1,000 points to get the 4-star, you have to do the 1,500. You have to complete the event to get the 4-star, which is pretty much necessary if you want to use this dude in any type of end game, late game content. The crit damage, you need it. If your other nukers have the 4-star, then it's really hard to replace the nuker. They're don't come in with a 4-star, like with the replacement not having a 4-star. So yeah, it's kind of stinky. I really don't like this. They could have easily done the relics in here and also given us the 2-star and the 4-star. I wonder, maybe because, like I said, people would come in here and just get the, let's say it was a damage dealer, they would just get the 4-star and not get the 5-star, that they saw that people were stopping after that and they wanted to try to entice people to get the 5-star and go all the way. But that's not their decision to make. That's the player base's decision. If they want to stop at the 4-star, they can stop at the 4-star. I don't like how they're trying to force you now into having to get the 5-star, get the 4-star. I think it's really, really bad. When I saw this, I was like, wow, really kind of screws a lot of the player base, especially the early game. I think early game, the 2-star is really nice to get the extra attack, and now if you want the 2-star, you have to get the 3-star. So some things you can do to try to help you out with this is using the market. So if you're early game, mid game, you can just get the 1-star and then wait to buy in the shop the 2-star whenever that pops up. So obviously that's going to be RNG and take time depending on when that's going to pop up. That could pop up in a day, that could take a few months, it can take a couple weeks. Like, it's very RNG, you never know, but it will show up eventually and you can buy it there. It's not too much, it's like 30 maybe, or I don't know, it's not too much to buy the 2-star, but it would be a small investment if you want it. And again, if you want to do that with the 3-star to the 4-star, you can do that, but that's a little bit more expensive. That's looking at, I think, 300 of the silver essence if you want to buy a 4-star soul. And there's a lot of really good champions in this game that need soul. A lot of people are getting Marius soon. He definitely needs a soul. It's like, do I buy a 4-star soul for this dude or Marius? I would say Marius. Obviously, if you already have Marius, then there might be someone else that could be better, or you could do this dude. But it's just a big investment to get the 4-star from the market. And again, it's RNG on whenever it pops up, and I don't like that. I think they screwed the pooch on this one kind of bad. I think there's a lot of other better champions that I would rather have a 4-star soul buying from the shop than this dude. And again, this is all account dependent. That's just my personal opinion from my account. If this dude is one of your only nukers on your account, then it might be worth getting the 3-star soul and buying the 4-star soul, or it might be worth using your resources and going for the 5-star soul here and not even have to worry about that. But it's a pretty big investment going from the 3-star at 600 points to the 5-star at 1500. I mean, that's a huge jump up in points. You're gonna have to do a lot more, and it would stink if you're not sure if you can do the whole thing. You start investing and you only get to halfway, then you have to end up buying the 4-star anyway, and invested a ton of resources trying to get the 5-star. I can see that happening to a lot of people, and yeah, kind of stinks. I wonder why they did this. Hopefully they don't do this again where it's just a 1, 3, and 5. It's very ironic that they took out the 2 and the 4, which in my opinion are the most crucial thing for him in his kit, the attack and the crit damage. Yeah, they could have done these relics in here and another, like, they could have, if they wanted to add the relics, which I do like the relics in here, they could have just bumped all this down 1, put the 4-star here. I mean, they're adding like 5 rank charm. You could take this out. I think everyone would live, or like 50 Plarium points. I mean, I know free-to-play players don't get them that often, so maybe 50 would be nice, but 250,000 silver. I think we would live if that wasn't a reward, like, and we got the 2-star and the 4-star instead. I think people would be a little bit more happy with 2-star, 4-star than a 5-star rank charms and 250,000 silver. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm off. Let me know. Maybe you guys really like the rank 5 rank charms and the 250 silver, but in my opinion, I think the 2 and the 4 would be a little bit better. So now, what am I doing personally? That is a great question. I usually, like I said, go, if it was a crit, if it would have been like the old ones, I probably would have just gone for the 4-star. He doesn't really need the 5-star with the accuracy. He doesn't need the res. Accuracy is all right on him, but depending on where you're using them, not that necessary. So I would have gone the 4-star. Now I'm in a little bit of a tricky situation. I think I'm gonna go for the 5-star. I guess their plan worked, if that was their plan, to get people to go full for the full event just and not stopping at the 4-star. But I think I'm gonna go all the way. There are some really good rewards also in here that I wouldn't mind picking up. The 10 essence is nice. I like barrels, primal shards, base salt's really good. Legendary book. I wish there was a mythical tome in here too. Again, picking up some of the new relics isn't bad. Starstone's good. I've been spending a lot of Starstone. I like the immortal. So I think I am going to do all of it. I've missed 60 so far. I missed one of the artifact enhancements. I have to keep track. You can miss, I believe, 250 and still complete everything. So you gotta make sure you're on track of that and keeping on top of things. If you miss too much, nothing you can do about that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do all of it. Not too happy about it because these are pretty much little mini fusions fusions in between the fusion. Not even a mini fusion. It's pretty much like another fusion in between the fusions, which is gonna hurt my resources. So not looking forward to that, but he is real. I think he's gonna be really good for hard faction wars, which I need help with for damage dealers. I do have some, but I think it's gonna make my life a lot easier, especially for 21. He looks like he's built for stage 21, and he also looks like he can do some pretty good stuff in Hydra with his or not his passive. I want to say his passive. With his A2, it ramps up with his attack, ramping up to I think 50% of his. You can really get going and start hitting pretty hard. So it kind of interesting me there. Maybe try him out in some Hydra teams. I'm not sure about Chimera, but definitely hard faction wars for myself. Curse City, maybe some limited content, maybe Hydra. Looking forward to doing that. Again, I guess he doesn't really need that for faction wars. The 5-star blessing. I think he would be fine without it. Maybe just a 3-star for most people, but I do like some of these other rewards, so I think I'm gonna go for all of it. Let me know what you guys are gonna do. If you guys agree with me or don't agree with me with the 2-star and the 4-star, that it was kind of bad taking it out, especially because I think it's the most important. So leave that in the comments. Hope you leave a like. If you're enjoying this content, hit that sub button. We are pushing 500 subscribers. We're so close, and I can't wait to hit that milestone. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day/night, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.